Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk to you again about Kratom, and specifically in the state of Michigan, where I went to school for a number of years. Michigan lawmakers push for complete Kratom ban. Advocates seek regulations. I'll put a link to this article in the description for the video. WSB 22, which I guess is the TV station that's reporting on the potential ban, is digging deeper into Kratom, a plant native to Southeast Asia that supporters said is herbal and harmless. But critics argue it can pack an opioid-like punch. I love this. It's marijuana is a plant too, but we know from our experience the devastating effects on mental health it's having. Lawmakers are zeroing in on one compound known as 7-OH that produces a chemical reaction they say raises red flags about addiction and withdrawal. The product is already banned in several states, including Indiana, and now Michigan wants to follow. I guess there's a Michigan state representative, Cam Cavett, who introduced the bill last month, said his push for a full ban comes after seeing how quickly people can become dependent and how aggressively the product is being marketed in ways he believes even appeals to kids. How about that? In Michigan, we call it gas station heroin because it's an opioid. It opens up your body's opioid receptors, and if it's an opioid, we should treat it like one. So yeah, look, I'll let you read the article for yourself, but we're seeing a ton of this, where kids, I'm going to use that term somewhat generically, they're going to gas stations and buying this stuff, and it's not only addictive, but it's causing all kinds of horrible consequences, psychosis, things of that nature. I mean, very similar to marijuana. And this stuff's really dangerous. And I applaud the state of Michigan. Yeah, I think we need to ban it. I really do. So, I mean, there are obviously the people out there who were like, no, we should regulate it. And look, I've been accused of being a party pooper before when I was talking about marijuana, but at some point you have to draw a line in the sand and decide, okay, what's okay and what's not. I mean, are we going to just lift the ban on all drugs? So that means, marijuana, kratom, coke, heroin, meth. I mean, are we going to make this all available? I mean, there has to be, when it comes to public policy, there has to be a line in the sand, right? Now, I know that many states have legalized marijuana. There's been some talk on a federal level of rescheduling marijuana, which frankly, I would be opposed to. I'm not a fan of marijuana because I've seen what it can do. And again, I know people are going to be all up in arms. Oh, Mark, we're a free society, a free country. You can do whatever you want. Look, if you're an adult over 25, you want to sit in your house all day long and smoke until your brain is fried, that's your business. If you want to sit at home and drink until, something terrible happens, that's your business. But the families that we speak to have young adults who are experiencing so much psychosis. Their behavior is so erratic. Their personality has changed so dramatically that, I mean, at some point there has to be a decision made, not just by the families to seek help for their loved one, right? But by our legislature, in whatever state you're living in, to seek to protect people from having access to this stuff. And again, I know there's going to be people say, well, I want to live my life the way I want to live it. I get it. But I'm going to tell you from our perspective, when you speak to a heartbroken, crying mother because her child who's 25 or 30 or 35 is basically living in another universe because of things like Kratom, you might feel differently. I hope you get the point. In any event, I'm interested to hear what you think. Should we ban it? Should we not ban it? Depending on where you live. I'm in favor of a ban. I really am. I mean, there's marijuana out there. What else, how many other different things do we need out there that can damage somebody, that can, that enables people to get high? I did a video the other day about dusting. I mean, these spray cans, that I guess are used for the disbursement of certain products. The kids are now sniffing that stuff. So there's, it's an interesting time that we live in. I'll leave it at that. So I'm interested to hear what you have to say. Do you agree? Do you disagree with me? Please be respectful if you're going to post. I'm not going to put up with that if you're rude to me or rude to anybody else. And I've seen that happen, and that's just not going to fly. It's okay to agree to disagree, but let's do it respectfully. I'm interested to hear what you have to say. I like interacting with you, and I appreciate the people that take time to post. If there's an issue going on in your family that I haven't made a video about, let me know. I'll make one for you. Because if it's affecting your family, it's probably affecting somebody else's, and I want to make sure you get the information that you need. And if you like this content, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And if you want more of this content that I put out every day, please subscribe to the channel. And with that said, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.